on, I wish I could show you guys one I just finished. The one I just finished came out pretty good. Alexa, volume 3. Can everybody hear me? We're all good. We're, all that stuff. I said I'm live on TikTok. I'm also live on YouTube. Um, I don't know. I've been doing animals lately just because I can't really think of anything clever. But so what I'll do is I'll take Alexa, volume 2. Alexa, volume 2. So what I will do is I've been getting wine bottles and like liquor bottles from this like a bar that I go to a lot, and I decided to start painting them because I thought, well, it would be something unique. Like it's not Victor, what's doing, honey? So everything that are online, I just put back into my small business. I'll be publishing a book later today, so that'll be up for sale through e-copy online. I'm working on setting up a charity this year that's going to help special needs people with getting resources to get art exposure, to go, you know what I mean, to be able to get musical classes, to I just want to do something to help the world. Like I don't know, I really feel it's really weighing heavy on me, and I really want to I really want to do it. How are you? You're good. Pretty good as always. Yeah, that's the best way to be, Victor, on top of it. Like, oh my gosh, I need like an assistant or something this year. Jeez, ew. I cannot keep myself together, man. I keep trying to keep pushing. And I said, I can't stand being stagnant. Like, I can't stand not working on something. And it's gotten like worse as I got older. If I want to do something, I'm gonna do it. Like, and that's all there is. I'm gonna do it. So, what do you have planned for today, Mr. Victor? So we're just doing this at a regular Sharpie. I don't want to do anything crazy that's gonna stain it. You know what I mean? But my dog, I think, is doing something bad, even though he just went OUT. I think somebody just went in the bathroom and did something OUT that he might be in trouble for when he gets off here. He's so spoiled. Poor Bugsy. I can't even yell at him right now. Okay, so my dog, one day I'm looking at him, I was getting ready to, this. What is this, user? Pull them out. No, fuck off. But, so the one day I was getting ready to go to vacation. I went on vacation last week. It was like a big indoor water park type thing. And of course I came home with a cold. The day before I left, I noticed that he had like something on his lip. What big nice things. Yeah, but I don't give a fuck about your weird creepy ass user. Like seriously guys, like they're already out? No, they're not. No, they're not. And you're on a site where there's like 3-year-olds. Is this really the best place to why would I sacrifice my account for you? Let them breathe? Fuck off, dude. Seriously. You fucking creepy asses, man. I don't understand how some guys, are there women in the world that this actually works with? Like, is there women in the world that are just like, oh, okay, let me give up my platform that I built because you decided and the more you try to see, the less I'd want to show. So, nah, it's good. Okay, we're gonna work on this and see if we can't get this. Like, people ain't got nothing better to do. Something? At least I'm working. What are y'all doing? It's like, man, some guys don't realize the level of creepy that they are. Like, it's creepy. It's creepy. Like, it's creepy. Like, it's just creepy. It's so creepy on every level. Why the hell do you expect when you look like that? When I wear my gym clothes in my house? Because I wear clothes in my house, that means I should expect creepy people to be creepy to me online. This is literally my gym outfit. I'm literally going to the gym later. I would go in the gym, and I guarantee you nobody will walk up to me in the gym and go, pull it out. Like, it doesn't happen in person. Guys get courageous over your house, but bought your YouTube? I don't know what that means. Okay, I mean he's let me up. What's up, Christian? Christian, honey, hold on. I can't really reach right now because I am working on getting this done. I said we're working a bit today. I had a class earlier and they canceled on me, so I'm like, okay. So I'm trying to get this done. Yeah, I love it when men try to justify like their own stupid shit. Well, look at how you're dressed. Like, okay, nah, you're the one with the issue, not me. You very much are the one with the issue, and that's why you probably can't get women to do anything for you, is because you're creeping them all out, man. If you don't creep women out, you will get like better results. But when you creep a woman out, the last thing she wants to do is A, care about your opinion, but B, like do anything you want her to do. Like it's just not. I don't know. It's like some guys really don't know how to talk to chicks. Like at all. It amazes me. It amazes me. Like it has to be somebody behind that account that's like 13 years old, because there's no way a full grown ass man would go, oh, this is gonna work. Full grown ass men would know this is it's just not gonna work. But seriously, all it does is make you look sad and pathetic. Like that's all that there is. Somebody sitting in their house in their gym clothes. You don't like it, leave. This is not the site for that sort of shit. There's literally children on here. There's people on, like, seriously, dude. Like, you're the one with the issue here, not me. But, like, therapy's always good. Therapy can help teach you about yourself. But, I mean, if you don't want to, like, if you want a girlfriend, if you want to ever actually be able to do it with somebody, then don't creep them out. Like, that's the first thing. Don't creep them out. Because come off is pretty creepy. But your YouTube. It's your house, but not your YouTube. This is my YouTube. You're on my YouTube currently. Mm-hmm. Being creepy. Being creepy as fuck. Bored, I want to see my... not right now. I was going to say you're a little further away, Christian. Yeah, I got my stuff all set up and everything. I will check it out later, though. And I said, guys, I am dual streaming. I'm living on TikTok and I'm living on YouTube. Funny part is, like, the creepy guys, man, I don't know what it is about, like, YouTube. It's either creeps or trolls. And I assume it's because it's kids. Like, adults are aware of the fact that people can't flash people on freaking YouTube. You know what I mean? Like, why would anybody give up their account for you? Like, why would nobody would do that? That's ridiculous. Like, that's like the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Like, why would anybody do that? They don't know you, nor do they care about you. Alright, so this one we're doing. I've been in an animal kick lately, so that's what we're going to work on today, is an animal thing. The trolls have been pretty bad. Like, is there like a question for, we can think in another way? Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. I've known plenty of men in my life that think other ways. I'm not saying all men. I'm saying you in particular are a creep. So what I'm saying is, I know some of the best people in this world that I've ever met have been men, and they understand how to not be a creep. Yeah. So, I mean, that's a you thing. That's a you. That's a you. I've had other people that have come through my live streams that were men. Guess what? They weren't creeps. They've been cool. So you're taking a passive-aggressive type of, well, what am I supposed to do? I'm a guy. It's in a guy's nature. Blah, blah, blah. You know, what you're doing is giving yourself an excuse that doesn't it's not an excuse. It's you being a creep, dude. That's not giving you an excuse for being a creep. Oh, well, man, you realize how many people come see me on a daily basis that have been nice to me that haven't been a creep? It's a lot. A lot. There is another way to think when you're a male. There is another way to think when you're a male. Like, 100%. But I wouldn't expect you to know that because you obviously don't get no play. But if you're wondering why you don't get no play, that's it. That's it. Like, if you're wondering why you ain't getting no play from nobody online, from nobody in real life, no, from nobody, like, that's probably the right up there. That's right up there with why. Yep. Yep. Maybe one day you'll learn how to not be creepy to women. Today, I mean, just move forward. That's all you can do. Move forward in life and just not creep women out. Like, we don't like to be creeped out. That's the first thing, like, that'll make a woman be like, all right, yeah. Let's see. Okay, we're getting this done. Love when people try to justify their creepy shit. Like, nah, you're just a creep, dude. Like, like, all you gotta do is not be a creep when you come through. It's not that difficult. People do it all the time. Come through and they're not creepy. Happens all the time. I'm just a man. What should I do? I give men more credit than that. I give men much more credit than that because I've known a lot of men that were great people and haven't been a creep and haven't been like that. But so you can't use, well, I'm a man, it's how we think, because no, just because you're a man, that does not mean that you speak for all men. That's it. Alright, I hope this comes out looking right. I hope. I said, guys, bear with me. I had a class canceled today, so instead I decided I was going to paint on, or I was going to come on and finish some of my stuff that I need to get done. So, I like doing these. I tend to sell a lot of these at, please what? We can't think, yeah, but see, like, there's a lot of men that can think in another way. There's a lot of men that can think in other ways. Okay. So I decided this one I was gonna do like an elephant, right? I just got done flamingo. These ones are fun because when I put them out, like I said, I go out to different events and I'll sell merch and whatnot. And these are always fun because, well, everybody likes wine, right? Who doesn't like wine? Everybody likes wine. Everybody likes booze, whatever. But then having something like hand painted on it adds a little bit more extra something to it. So it's like, and I can sell them for pretty cheaply, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have to, you know, the, glass on it's a bit more durable, stuff like that. So, I don't have to worry about all that. Yeah, guys, tap the screen for me, like the live, unless you're a creepy dude. If you're a creepy dude, then don't tap the live. But no, I appreciate you guys stopping by to see me at some point. I am going to start doing battles. Christian, hold on. Here, hit the button. Let's see if I can reach it. There we go. We're going to move forward a little bit. I look like I'm an alcoholic. I'm like, oh, look, I'm finally drinking. No, if a man sees this and stays cool like nothing, he's gay. No, that's not true. That means he understands how to speak to women. Yeah. There's a big difference between thinking something and actually saying it. So what you're doing is you're comparing somebody that has no self-control to someone that has self-control. I'm a big fan. If you won't say it in person, don't say it online. If you walked up to somebody and you were like, would you flash me? They would punch you and you would get a karate chop to the throat. But I'm sure there are tons of men that think it, but just because they think it doesn't mean that they say it. The weird ones say it. The weird ones that have no idea how to get women, they say it. Yeah, they say it. That's the most true thing I've ever heard. Maybe he will not show. Yeah, I'm not saying it's not in somebody's head, but when somebody comes through and says it, that's just like it gets you no closer to having that accomplishment of getting it done. If anything, it makes a girl go, like, weirding a woman out is not a great way to get in her pants. So it's just some guys have self-control. Apparently some guys don't. You know what I mean? Like, which is just, it's an upbringing thing. If you were raised by a mother and you were taught to respect women, then you will respect women. You know what I mean? Like, if you were raised by somebody who was not a great mom or dealt with a lot of disrespect from men, then that's what you grow up to think is that, okay, well, that's how men are supposed to treat women, and it's not. I've seen people at festivals walk around in pasties. In fucking pasties. I've been to burlesque shows, I've been to fetish shows, I've been to everything. And I worked in an adult toy store for 7 years. I never had not one person in the adult toy store walk up to me and be like, I really like your boobs. It's never happened. Aw, thank you, Gopher. I appreciate you, baby. Like, it's never happened. Yeah, it's 100%. It's all self-control. If a guy can't self-control, that's a him issue. That's not like a woman's issue. That's a his issue. Like I said, I've done a lot of stuff in this lifetime, and I mean, you can go to a swingers club and walk around completely 100% nothing on, and nobody will even say, "Oh, hey, how are you? Oh, it's so good to see you." Like it's like a party. There's just no clothes. You know what I mean? Like, but like, and then but the turning it around on the woman, well, look how you're dressed. You must want this type of attention. No, that's not accurate. This is called wearing gym clothes. This is how I will go to the gym later. Here we go. I don't know. People are just weird. People are just weird. That's all I can think of at this point in my life. It's just people are weird as fuck. Like it's so. I think it's very very attractive when a guy can be flirtatious without being creepy. But that's me. I don't know. That's me. Mm, I've never done an elephant before, so. But like I said, I worked in the adult toy store for 7 years, and single time, not one single time did a guy say, "I really like your boobs." It never happened. 7 years, never happened. Not once. Not once. I'd come home and guys would say it online, but online's really the only place they do creepy shit like that because they know in person they're definitely going to get a no. You know, thank you, Demetrius. Here, let me put a follow back on you. I probably look like I'm drinking a bit today. I promise I'm not. Promise I'm not. But yeah, and I said the more you creep a girl out, the more she's gonna not want to take part in anything that you want. Like the more you creep somebody out, the less likely they are to want to partake in anything. So, but I'm like, you would think that something that I don't know would have like a somewhat of a success rate. Like, oh well, hey, Hoop, what's going on? Be funny, not creepy. Yes, high five. Be funny, not creepy. All right, let's do some battles, y'all. You want to do some battles? Let's see. This feature is not available. What do you mean? Oh, okay. Hold on. I gotta turn this off in order to get that going. I have my YouTube open, but I'm like, all right, we'll do some battles on TikTok. Do I know anybody? Oh, there. Okay. Let's see who I know. Let's get Theta up in here. She's very much the same way, but she's like, dude, some men don't know how to act. I'm like, no, I know, well, I mean. Alexa, volume 2, what are you doing? What? I'm deaf. Hold on, what are you saying? Alexa, volume 2, there you go.
I was working out.
Oh.
And now I'm here.
Were you doing your Kegels?
I should have.
Oh, you didn't? I'm doing mine now.
Okay, good for you.
I'm up to 50 pounds. It's impressive. Yep.
Joe must have a good time.
Question, Theta. Okay. I was just telling them, I said, I guarantee you she's going to have this opinion. If a guy went into your live stream, right, and was like, I like your boobs, would you show them to me? Would you do it?
No.
Right. Why?
Because I'm married, and that's disgusting.
If you weren't married, if you were as single could absolutely be, would you do it?
No.
Why not?
Because I'd get banned.
Say
I
like
don't know if I can say that word.
there's some folks they don't be getting this shit.
I remember Meet Me days, the cleavage, everything was showing.
They didn't.
That was Meet Me.
But then I was told it was my fault because of the shirt that I have on, and I'm like,
You don't see, you got boobs, but you're not showing them.
it's a shirt. Like I'm not beastie. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm trying to explain to this dude that. So I was like, you know what? They don't understand. Like it's just stupid to me. It's stupid.
I get so many creepos in here.
You know what's funny? I was gonna say since I started doing YouTube, I get a lot of creepers on YouTube, and then I also get a lot of trolls. The trolls
on YouTube.
On YouTube, yeah, because there's kids. There's like 12-year-olds and 6-year-olds and 8-year-olds, and all they have to do, like I said on my streams, like 18 plus, right?
Yeah.
But all they gotta do is change their birthday.
Yeah, honestly.
So I'm like, and then they'll be like, in there says they're 18. And here, let's do a battle, and then I'll actually go back to, I'm getting like 8 million things. You're gonna win. I'll give you an easy win, because I'd like nobody over here. No, but,
I don't either.
Okay, cool. We'll sit on 0 together. But, no, so like, I don't, it's just so weird to me. Like, I said, even all the times that I worked in the store, all the times, never, ever, ever did anybody walk up and say something inappropriate. Never.
I've had a kid on here that said he was like 20 or something. And I'm like, but you could tell when they're children.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I want to go tell your mom. And they're like, no, don't tell, don't report me. I'm like,
it creeps me out. There was this girl, there was this girl on Meet Me one day, right? And I was just flipping lives, like, you could random live. And she stopped and I looked at her and she had tattoos.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh, thank you, Brando, honey. And I'm like, okay, but they looked fake as fuck. And I'm looking at this girl, I'm like, so how old are you? And she goes, I'm 18. I'm like, you sure? She's like, yeah, I'm 18. I'm like, so I started quizzing her. What year were you born? Like, just all that stuff. Because, like, there's no way this chick's 18. She didn't know what year she was born. Da-da-da-da. Like, she's like, I was born in... And somebody... What pissed me off more than anything, and it's not that I lost the battle. I could give a fuck about less about losing the battle, was the fact that everybody over in her live was like 40-year-old men gifting her.
Ew.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I told everybody, I said, if you're in my life, go over there and like report every single person, report her. I was like, that's weird, man. That's fucking weird.
They're pedos.
Yeah, P3dios. You know what I mean? It's like, and I said, I used to have, I can't even say who it was because you probably know him. I had a friend that was a really good friend of mine on Meet Me for a very long time.
Okay.
And he was engaged to one of my other friends on Meet Me. They met in my room, right, for a long time. Well, her aunt, like, they had a date set, they had everything. I guess she just never thought, let me Google his real name. I didn't even know his real name, so I'm like, people just come through, you're like, hey, what's up? You know what I mean? Yeah. Somebody's your friend, they're your friend, all this stuff. Here, he was on the registry. And it was somebody in my room who was known for making 8 million accounts.
Do I know this person? Who made 8 million? Was it Alex?
No, it wasn't Alex.
Oh.
I'll give you a hint. His username started with an N.
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 And I know him?
He was my second gifter all time. I know that you know him.
What is going on with my screen?
Oh, somebody's giving you something. See? Yeah, his name was Ninja. His name was Ninja.
Him?
Yep.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm. And so somebody turned him in because I don't know if you remember this. You remember all those accounts that he had? Like, he literally had like
Yeah.
80 accounts. He would bring through different accounts to fuck with us. Like, we thought it was so funny that he had all these accounts.
Yeah. Okay, I'm starting to.
Here you get a charge for every time you don't let them know about another social media account. So he's if you've noticed, we ain't seen him in a bit. That's why I didn't even notice until after it was done, and then I started getting mad because there was a page where people that knew him were posting like their stories with him, and like I said, I still had no idea what was going on. And there's this fucking mugshot on Instagram, and I'm like, holy shit. And then I'm reading it, and all the women in the comments were like, he was harassing me online. And he was in my room. He was my number 2 all-time gifter.
He was always there.
Yeah. So I'm like looking, and I'm like, wait. So he used my room to find these women, and like then after that, I was like, yo, I don't care how much he comes back and gifts. Like, it's not about that. It's you're using my room to find women to abuse, and that's not okay.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's not okay.
I was too big of a bitch. He didn't do anything to me.
Like, he probably, if you probably had somebody at the time. If you didn't, he would have been like, "What's up, Data?" Like,
Was he the really flirty one?
yeah, yeah. Ninja, he had all sorts of accounts and all that stuff, and he hung out in Diamond's room a lot. He hung out in Mom Cass's room a lot. He hung out like I was like shocked. I was like, how? Wait, what? And
Who was he engaged to, though?
Margarita.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, Margarita. She was my friend from Texas. Her aunt found it online one day by doing a search of his name, and that's how they broke out. I mean, I was shocked. There was another dude. I don't know if you remember him, named Grumpy. I used to just call him Grumpy. I don't remember what his name was. He would come through my box and he would talk a little bit of shit about how he was going to be my daddy and I was going to have him doing this, blah, blah, blah. And I said, yeah, okay. And I just kind of, you know me, I'm like, sure you will. Keep breathing. He was from Canada. And he got my box at one time, right? And he's like, oh, yeah. He's like, you know what I'm doing, for work. And I said, no, what? He goes, oh, it's legal in Canada to sell women.
What?
And I thought, that's weird. Like, I mean, I don't know. I'm not from Canada. But I was like, maybe they have it set up like a brothel type of, like maybe it's more safe. I don't know. But I honestly thought he was full of bullshit. I used to tell him all the time I thought he was full of bullshit. And then he was walking around the house, and I could see, he's like, oh, we're in an Airbnb, me and the girls, and there was a fly paper hanging in the background with, like, flies all over. I was like, so what Airbnb has fly paper still hanging up that's that full? And he stopped and he looked at me because he realized he just got caught. Months later, right, I'm once again on Instagram, and I'm scrolling, and I'm like, that's Grumpy. Oh, my God. I didn't even know his real name. I just always called him Grumpy.
Yeah.
And he was finding women on MeetMate, getting them hooked on stuff, finding women that were on stuff in the area, in his part of Canada, kidnapping them, and then forcing them to do stuff. And I'm like, and then people are like, so can I get your Snapchat? The fuck you can't.
And we used to hang out with these people.
Well, Ninja, I definitely hung out with him. I know that. I definitely, hi, OF, what's going on? Grumpy was just one of those people, like, whenever I put the date box open, he would come through every time and just tell me, like, how he was going to do this to me and how he was going to do that to me and blah, blah, blah. And Margarita, she's one of my regulars. She still comes through my stream and stuff. Like, she was friends with Mom and Cass. All these people were friends with Mom and Cass, too. And we were all, like, with Diamond, like, we were all, like,
yeah.
because, like, that one hurt. Like, we loved that man. Like, I love that man desperately. I was, like, that was a lot. Like, I was, like, so I guess they're not getting married. Oh,
Meet Me was a wild ride.
It was. I've met great people off Meet Me.
Yeah.
That's where I met Joe. I met Joe back when it was my yearbook years upon years ago. I have other friends I met on my yearbook years upon years that I'm still 20 years later. I'm still friends with them. And then there's other people that are nuts. There's other people that are just straight up nuts.
Yeah. I think I only talked to maybe like, I can count on one hand from people from Meet Me. That's it. That's all.
You're like, that's all that made it through the crazy,
Yes.
the crazy one.
It was obviously you, and then one friend, her name was Goose. Sometimes I talk to Silvers.
I love Silvers. I see Silvers here and there.
Yeah, he comes in and
Yeah, I love Silvers. I have some of the weirdest memories of him. Like I'll be scrolling through my memories, and the next thing I know, it'll be a memory of Silves, and it'll pop up, and I'm like, oh Lord, oh shit!
Remember when we ate that pepper, and then we were telling him to like eat bread, drink milk, and he was just
the motherfucker wasn't listening to me. I knew. I said, what are you getting a jug of water out for? I said this before. I said, you gotta have. I said, when I seen the jug of water, I said, no, you can't get a jug of water. You need to get the water to wash your hands afterwards, because it's gonna get on your hands, and then if you touch your face, it's gonna get on your face. I said, go get a gallon of milk. So he went and got a gallon of milk. He don't listen for shit. So I said, my friend, I forget my friend's name. I said, well, do it in my room. Maybe you'll get some more coins. So it was 10,000 for a pepper. One of my friends, his name was M Day, came in and he was like, scented jet. I was like, so he had to eat 3 of them motherfuckers. That was horrible. Like,
I remember that. It was just like one after that.
And then he grabbed the water jug and started, and we're all screaming, no!
I remember that.
And then he was sitting on the toilet shitting and throwing up in the bathtub, and I'm like, oh, I've made some recklessness happen in this house today. Nope.
Didn't you put Alex through a lot of shit too?
Yes.
When he wasn't fucking...
Yeah, he was crazy, man. He was very hot and quick. Like, some people, they'll come and they'll stay for a while and they're cool. And then other people, I don't know what his issue was with me. He didn't like Teddy. Which nobody liked Teddy. That's fine. But, like, he kept drawing me into it. He's, like, calling me the queen toad and all. And I'm just like, this is immature. Like, dude, I really don't care about whether or not you and Teddy get. Don't talk to him. It's fine. You know what I mean? And then he didn't like that there was somebody else named Nitz, right? Who I liked her and I wouldn't kick her out. Like, sometimes when people come through and they gift you like that, they expect that you're just at their beck and call. And I'm like, dude, listen, none of this has anything to do with me. And because I wouldn't kick everybody out that he didn't like, he decided to declare war on me. And I'm like, dude, I still haven't done anything to you. But yeah, he was an odd duck, too. He was an odd duck. Like, he was definitely. All right, Theta. Guys, this is Theta. Everybody, please make sure that you go put a follow on her. She's wonderful. I've known Theta for years. I will catch you soon, baby. Okay? Love your face.
We'll talk to you later.
Oh, shit. I hit the wrong button. Hold on. What'd I do?